Oh my God.
What's up, Need for Speed family? Patton here. We are currently driving from Las Vegas, Nevada, through the Mojave Desert to Los Angeles, California, to go see the real, actual, screen-used Need for Speed Mustang. But let's back it up a little bit and talk about the backstory of how all of this came to be. So, almost a year ago, about 6-7 months ago, I got a DM from a John Doe who prefers to stay anonymous, and I completely respect, saying, and he said, hypothetically, if I had parts to the actual screen-used Need for Speed Mustang, would you be interested? And of course I responded with, duh, yeah, of course. But also, I expressed my skepticism and my curiosity because there were a very limited number of these cars made and believed to still be alive in the world. How do I know this isn't a replica? How do I know that you didn't make this? Is this real? I said, prove it. He said, all right. He then proceeded to FaceTime me and show me the actual screen-used Need for Speed Mustang sitting in his garage. And I'm talking like the whole 9 yards. The whole wide body kit, custom wide body kit, the 4 Giottos, the custom push-to-start button. He showed me drill holes in the headrest of the Recaros where they mounted the cameras to film the actors during the driving sequences. I mean, literally there was a custom-made drift brake built in for the stunt driver Tanner Faust to drift around in the movie. I mean, it is the actual car. I asked him, I said, is this the one that sold at Barrett-Jackson? He said, no. You know, the one that sold for $300,000, $400,000. He said, you know, in that movie, the one that sold at Barrett-Jackson for $300,000, $400,000, that car, the only time that you see that car is in the unveiling scene, when they unveil it and, you know, when they have all the lasers and they pop the hood and talk about it going 234 miles an hour. That scene at the beginning of the movie is the only time that you see the Barrett-Jackson car. This car, this is the car that you see 90% of the rest of the movie, which is insane, right? So I obviously freaked out, as I feel like all of us would. And I told him, I said, you know, if you ever want to sell it, come to me first. So a couple months ago, he reaches out to me. He says, you know, I need the money to get a car. I want to make a project car with my father. And I think that's awesome. That's really, really cool. And I need the garage space as well. I'm like, okay. So he told me, we've figured it out. We've agreed on a number, but here's the only problem. The number that we have agreed on, I'm still off target by about $30,000-ish. We're close. We're really close. But, you know, I consulted with my friends and my family. I said, you know, guys, my intentions of what I want to do, if I had this car, what I would want to do is share it with everyone. And, you know, naturally they're like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, I want to preserve this on social media because my fear is that this car gets tucked away in some garage where no one ever sees it again. You know, this car already has been tucked away in a garage for 10 years. I mean, the car has 3,500 miles on it. It's a brand new car. But I'm afraid that it will be tucked away and no one will ever see it again. I mean, this is a unicorn, right? And what I want to do is preserve it with social media, share it with all of you through social media, but not just through social media. I want to bring it to car events. I want to hold VIP meet and greets, walk-arounds, maybe even raise money for charity. I mean, how awesome would it be if you could raise money for a charity saying, hey, I'm going to drive, if you hop in the passenger seat, we'll drive this around the track and, you know, we could raise, that's, and what if you paid me this much, it goes towards charity. I mean, it's just, I could just see so much opportunity with this. But at the end of the day, the way I see this is a piece of film history. See, to a lot of people, this car is more than just a car, including me. To a lot of people, this is from a movie that they love and know. This car was the peak of American muscle for a lot of people. This car was what got a lot of people into loving Mustang in general, including me, right? You know, and I believe that if we all came together as a community, we could save and rescue this car from disappearing into nothing, and no one ever sees it again, because, you know, there's 140,000 of us in our family that we have here, that we've created over the past couple of years, and if only not even a quarter of y'all donated $1, we would have enough to save this, rescue it, and preserve it forever through social media and through car meets and bringing it to the car community. I mean, how awesome. I mean, in the movie, they even talk about it being the Mustang that disappeared, you know, the ghost, the chariot of the gods. And how funny is it that it actually did disappear? Over the past 11 years, over the past decade, no one's known where the car is. It's been gone. And now, it's 4 hours away from where I live. So, guys, I think we can all come together and make something incredible happen. I think there's so much opportunity, there's so much potential for this. And yeah, so we're heading there right now. I think in a couple days is when we're actually gonna go see it. So we're going up a little early right now. We're gonna film the car and bring it, show it to y'all in this video, and y'all are gonna get to see this actual car in its entirety and a little bit of the backstories, maybe some behind the scenes photos. And yeah, so next time I talk to y'all will be right before we go to meet our John Doe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. What's up, guys? It is Sunday, August 31st, 2025. It is 11:10 a.m. We are only 10 minutes away from seeing the Screen Used Need for Speed Mustang. So, without further ado, let's get right into the reveal.
Oh my God. Did you see that? Wow. Yeah, that's insane. Wow. Oh my God. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the car that we're trying to save. We only have a couple months to raise $30,000, and every donation is much appreciated. So go ahead, click on the link right here to leave a donation, or the link is also down in the bio. But at the end of the day, you gotta remember, this is a small price to pay for a piece of history. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Talk soon. Bye.